Welcome to Genius Connect. Please subscribe and share.
Hello everyone, I'm Manisha Karamchandani, faculty at Jaya International School. Today I'm here to explain on topic diversity and discrimination. So let's see three terms first: discrimination, prejudice and stereotypes. First, diversity is not always celebrated. Sometimes people are treated in an inferior way because they are different. That is called discrimination. Second, we set a negative opinion or attitudes toward people in the society, that's prejudice. Sometimes we fix an image of a person in our mind whom we don't even know. That's stereotype. Stereotypes prevent us from looking at other individuals' skills and quality. How silly is that to have an opinion about a person or something we know nothing about? For an instance, you see a group of people on television doing something really bad, which is scary. Your mind starts registering who are they, from where they belong to, which community, which country, what they speak. You start thinking that all the people from that community, that background are bad. How silly is that? In the whole world, there are everywhere good and bad people. Prejudices like this can be developed very easily. From this example, you can see that if you are not careful, you can develop prejudices of your own. Prejudices can be of many types. It can be related to caste, language, gender, etc. Let's see some examples of prejudice. You don't know English? How silly! That means if you don't know English, you are less intelligent. Second, don't cry like a girl, which we listen more often in the society. That means only girls can cry because they are weak and boys can't. While crying is just a human emotion. If you hear people saying all men, all women, all villagers, all Indian, you can think that their prejudice exists. If you find yourself saying such statements like all men, all women, all boys, all girls, stop and think and be careful. Now let's see some examples of stereotypes. Stereotypes can be developed in both the ways, positive and negative. Let's see first the positive sides. It can be like tall people play basketball really well, girls cook well, etc. Negative side. As we live in India, we know how the culture is, how the community is, how our country is. But people living in USA and Europe has developed some stereotypes about us. Like all Indians only speak Hindi language, all Indians are vegetarian, all Indians live in joint family and etc. Stereotypes can be really dangerous. If we are not careful, prejudices and stereotypes leads to discrimination. Discrimination can happen on many grounds. Let's see some examples of discrimination. First, people from the Northeast India have different facial expressions. They are beaten up for the same many times in the society. Second, young girl childs are killed as soon as they are born because some families think boys are more important than girls. Third, earlier people doing certain jobs were considered to be Dalits. They were not allowed to use public wealth and enter in temples. Fourth, people in USA think that whites are way much better than the black people. That's why they treated them bad for a long period of time. Fifth, people in Africa face the problem of dark complexion. People who actually belong from that country. People face discrimination sometimes because they belong to a different community, tribe, or they are poor. Sometimes I have observed in society that people who are disabled, or we can say people with special needs, face discrimination. In India, the caste system was prevalent in the earlier times, which still leads to some people facing discrimination because they belong to an inferior community. Under the caste systems, the community was divided into two parts, upper caste and lower caste. Upper caste were considered or given a tag as superior people, and lower caste people were told as inferior. Some of the people, those who were known as inferior, they were called as untouchables. These people who were called as untouchables, they were known as Dalits too, the word which means broken. Dalits were not allowed to enter temples, Dalits were not allowed to sit, eat and talk even with the upper caste people. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, father of Indian Constitution, was a well-known leader of Dalit community. He fought for the right of the Dalits. He urged the community to take up the government jobs and fight against the caste system. Dalits, women, peasants and people who face discrimination and inequality fought against all the inequalities in the society. Our Indian Constitution says that everybody should be treated equally and have equal rights in the society. As we live in a secular country, we can practice any religion we want to, we can take any profession we want. Untouchability is now abolished by the law. Any equality, if practiced in the society, is a punishable offence now. But still we face discrimination and inequalities in the society. Yes, it is the bitter truth, but we do face the discrimination. Equality is not something which we get automatically or which is written in the book. It is a value which we have to keep striving for. People's efforts and struggles in the positive way by the government are required for the change that we all desire. At last, I just want to say that you came out of a womb unblemished, divine and innocent. You came out without a name, a country, a religion, a race, a language. You came out like a light cloaked in water. Just remember that. Thank you.
I hope you all would have enjoyed this video. Subscribe to Genius Connect and put on the notification to receive more such videos. Like and share this video too. Thanks for watching.